There is no explosion, no warning, no strange signal. The sun has simply vanished from the sky.
While civilization thrives below, the sun's energy begins its 8-minute journey across the vastness of space. That is because sunlight takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the sun to Earth.
Oh my God, look up there! The light is fading so fast. What did they do?
Across the entire planet, daylight would disappear. The sky would become dark, even though clocks still said it was daytime.
What is happening? Why is it dark?
I don't know, I've never seen anything like this.
Look at the sky! What is that?
The moon would also almost completely disappear. Without sunlight, there would be almost nothing left for the moon to reflect toward Earth. This would not feel like an ordinary night. It would be a darkness far deeper than anything most people have ever experienced. But the darkness would reveal something incredible. Without sunlight flooding the atmosphere, the stars would become dramatically more visible. In places far from city lights, the Milky Way could stretch across the sky like a brilliant cosmic river. For a few moments, humanity might simply stare upward in amazement. But the beauty of the sky would hide a serious problem. The sun is not only our source of light, it is the main source of energy that keeps Earth's surface warm. Earth would not instantly turn into a frozen world. The atmosphere, land, and oceans would still contain heat collected during the day. However, with no new sunlight arriving, Earth would begin losing more energy than it receives. Slowly, temperatures would begin to drop. The exact change would depend on the location, season, weather, and local conditions. The oceans would temporarily act like giant heat batteries, releasing some of their stored warmth into the atmosphere. Because water holds heat so well, coastal areas would generally cool more slowly than inland regions. In colder areas, frost could begin forming. Roads, fields, cars, and exposed surfaces would slowly become colder. At the same time, something fundamental would stop almost immediately: photosynthesis. Plants use sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into the energy that supports much of life on Earth. But one day without sunlight would not instantly kill every plant. Many plants have stored energy and could survive a short period of darkness. And finally, to us. But as the light fades, so does the immediate energy, stored now in the food we consume. The sudden onset of darkness throws the natural world into chaos. The animals, governed by their ancient rhythm. Some birds use the sun as one of their navigation clues. A sudden global darkness could leave many of them confused.
I've never seen anything like this.
What does the news say? Is the power out everywhere? It's completely dark.
We are live with breaking news. The sun has vanished. Experts are calling this an extinction-level event.
What is happening to the sky?
I've never seen anything like this.
Did you guys see that alert come through?
As darkness spreads across the planet, billions of people would turn on lights, heaters, televisions, and electronic devices. Electricity demand would rise sharply in many places, putting enormous pressure on power grids. But even the world's most powerful electrical systems cannot truly replace the energy received from the sun. For the first 24 hours, many modern cities could continue operating, especially where electricity and fuel supplies remained available.
Airports would rely heavily on artificial systems, while pilots and air traffic controllers would deal with an unprecedented global situation.
Some greenhouses and indoor farms could use artificial grow lights, but maintaining them on a massive scale would require enormous amounts of energy. The world would not run out of food in just 24 hours. But people would immediately begin worrying about what happens if the sun does not return. The sun drives Earth's weather system. Without solar heating, atmospheric circulation and weather patterns would gradually begin changing. Some winds would weaken, others would change direction, and the normal balance of Earth's atmosphere would begin to break down.
Cloud formation and rainfall patterns would also be affected as the atmosphere slowly loses the energy that drives much of Earth's weather.
Cloud formation and rainfall patterns would also be affected as the atmosphere slowly loses the energy that drives much of Earth's weather. The already cold polar regions would become even more extreme, with darkness and falling temperatures creating dangerous conditions. The surface of the oceans would gradually cool, while deeper water would continue releasing stored heat from below. In the perpetual night of the deep ocean, strange creatures like the vampire squid and the giant tube worm reveal the resilience of life. Hydrothermal vents are home to unique extremophiles, such as these stalked barnacles and Pompeii worms, existing in total darkness. Earth's atmosphere would still protect the planet from the emptiness of space, but without sunlight, its energy balance would slowly change.
The atmospheric readings are spiking.
Mission Control, we have a critical error on screen 4.
The real question would be, will the sun return after those 24 hours? If the sun suddenly reappeared after exactly 24 hours, sunlight would once again begin traveling toward Earth. But Earth would not see the sun immediately. We would still wait another 8 minutes and 20 seconds for its light to reach us. Then, suddenly, light would begin spreading across the planet. For humanity, it could become the most important sunrise in history. Plants would once again receive sunlight, and photosynthesis would restart.
Animals would slowly begin returning to their normal patterns as light and warmth returned to the environment.
After the darkness, the entire world seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the dawn. After a day of unprecedented darkness, the world held its breath.
We are still urging citizens to remain indoors.
Look at the view from up here.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I can see everything.
The energy transfer is consistent across all biomes.
Yes, if we can replicate this efficiency, we solve the instability.
So if the sun disappeared for just 24 hours, Earth would not instantly freeze or become lifeless.
But for those 24 hours, humanity would finally understand the truth. Without the sun, Earth is only a small, cold planet drifting through the darkness. If you enjoyed this journey through the impossible, hit like, share this video with someone who loves science, and subscribe to Paranova Studio for more mind-bending questions about our universe.